So here's my messy bathroom. It's been a year at least since I really cleaned. Once I ran out of room for Lush products, it all started piling on the floor. I got 9 Lush kitchen boxes in a row, which I've never done before, so a lot of that is here. I just bought a bunch from the World Bath Bomb Day release, so I have even more than this, which stresses me out. I mean, just this mess and pile stresses me out. So I got an idea to get some more storage in here and use that to keep bath products, which I'm very excited about. It's going to help with decluttering and organization so much. Earlier this year, I cleaned out my makeup and talked about why we buy things we don't need and how overbuying can cause clutter and stress. So I thought I would just keep going with that topic for this video. I do think overbuying can cause stress, I know from personal experience, but I also look at the people in my life and a lot of them stress about clutter in their homes too. I don't like when I see a mess in my space, and I don't like when I have things that are unused. I'm not here to shame anyone for how they clean their space. I am certainly not perfect at cleaning. For myself, when I clean and have a clean space, I feel relief, I feel less stress, I feel motivated, I even feel less guilt. And yes, there are boundaries between normal messy and unsanitary messy or unhealthy messy, and also a lot of circumstances around a person's ability to clean. So again, I'm not here to shame, and this discussion will be more directed towards the normal side of messiness. Like my bathroom, there isn't anything here that's unsafe or a hazard, it's just cluttered and dusty. So before I start cleaning, I need to put together these drawers. Alright, now that that's done, it's time to start cleaning. First, I'm going through the stuff on the floor and moving it into my new storage bins. So, does cleaning and organizing help mental health? I think it does. It helps with physical health for sure, like with hygiene, but also with mental well-being. People vary, but I definitely feel less stressed and more motivated when my space is clean. A clean space can impact your mood in a positive way, and it also can help with things like concentration. Now it's time to move on to the counter and sinks. As you can see, there's a lot going on here. I need to take everything off, clean the counter, then clean the stuff before putting it back. If a clean space feels so nice, then why is it a challenge to complete? I think there's a lot of reasons. One is time. If someone is working a lot or is busy, then they might not want to spend their free time cleaning. Another reason is lifestyle. So like, who's in the house? Is there a big family? Is there a parent or spouse or roommate who cleans? Are there social events? Or how often are people over? All that compared to single living. For example, I live by myself and my house is small, so I'm not having parties here and people aren't over often, so I don't have that much reason to clean other than my own satisfaction. Another reason could involve mental health issues like depression or lethargy. I know what it's like to have depression, and there are times where it's so difficult to do anything. If this behavior is lasting longer than 3 to 6 months, I would seek some form of intervention, whether that's self-help, therapy, or asking a friend for help. Cleaning with a mental illness is another discussion, but if this relates to you, then I would ask, what motivates you? What was different about the days where you were productive? And how can you use your passions to bring you new energy? For some, cleaning is easy. Some people enjoy cleaning, but to others, it's more like a chore. So if it feels like work, someone might be less inclined to do it. If you're one of those people whose house is always clean, what tips do you have? Because I certainly don't know what that's like. Now here's all the stuff that was on the counter. A lot of this I do use regularly, but some not so much, so I need to decide if I'm going to keep it or toss it out. Is messiness a big deal? I do basic cleaning regularly, but I'm the type of person that only really cleans their house about once a year. I don't care if things are dusty. I hate dusting. You dust everything and a week later and it's covered in dust again. I don't know. I don't have the time or the care to thoroughly clean my house every week, and I think that's okay. Like with most things, there's boundaries. Who is the mess affecting? Is it causing problems? What's the reason behind not cleaning? Those are things to consider and will vary from person to person. This is a calendula face wash that I used once and I didn't like it because it made my skin dry. This is over a year old, so it needs to be tossed. Okay, this is my all-time favorite lip product from Tarte. Another favorite of mine, I love Nest perfumes. And some more products I use. This is a box of freebies I've gotten from orders in the past. I thought it would be fun to use them all together, so I need to add that to my list of things to film. And more random stuff. Some of this has a place to go, but others I'm not sure what to do with at this point. Next, I need to clean all this off and let it dry, so I'm going to do that and then take a break. I'm back now, and it's time to move to the other side of my bathroom and go through this area above my bathtub. This is where I store bath products. That is until I ran out of space. Okay, I did rinse some more stuff off that needs to dry, so I'll be back again. Okay, so I have a few products in here that I'm actually not sure what they even are. I know that they're old, so let's have a look at them and see if anybody can help me identify them. So first is this huge square block that I've had for so long. I don't know if it's a bubble bar. Maybe there's some Lushies out there who can help me identify it. This looks like a soap bar. Like seriously so old. This is years old. I have no clue what it is. I'm sure it's not usable. I'll put it in my storage boxes that I have in my closet. Here's another item that I've had for so long. I actually think I identified what it is. It should be written down somewhere, but again, another mystery item. I'm guessing it's a bath melt. Okay, so inside this bag is a bath bomb. There's a bath bomb in here, an eggplant bath bomb. Wow, why did I put that in this drawer? That's crazy. And in here, yep, guess what? It's another bath bomb. I actually Love this one. I should have used it years ago. It's like literally falling apart in my hands as I hold it. That's how old it is. Why do I do this? These should have not been put in this drawer. Okay, and in here is a crumbled up bubble bar. Not sure what it is at all, but should be usable. I'll put it back. Okay, this. I remember this. I'm pretty sure this is the Baked Alaska soap, and I was so shocked that it was covered in all this crumbly white stuff. Like, yes, that actually came to me like that. It's not just old. But I felt so weird using it with all the white crumbles that would come off and come into the sink, and yeah, so I'm probably not keeping this. And this looks like another soap bar. I actually am not a fan of soap bars, so that's why they don't get used. I have no clue if I bought this or if it was from a Lush kitchen box. Let me know if you recognize it, because I have no clue what it is. Okay, now this you guys are gonna get excited about. It is an old school Karma bubble bar, back when they made them in the shapes of pyramids. Wow, this is an oldie. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't use it. I'm sure I was saving it for something special and then forgot about it. I'm sure it's usable. I'm kind of reluctant to bathe in old bath products, but gonna have to check that out. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a bath melt. If I look at it, yes, I do think it's a bath melt. Tangled. Another oldie. And the last thing in here is a golden pear soap bar. Again, I feel bad not using it. I would put it on Poshmark if it wasn't so old. I mean, if anybody wants it, I can send it to them, but I don't know. It's so old. Does watching other people clean motivate you? I absolutely get motivated when I see others cleaning or if I see an organized space, because I think, wow, I want that. I've been watching Simply Nailogical's unpacking streams, and yes, it's been making me want to clean. Moving is a great way to start fresh and reorganize everything. I moved in here 3 years ago, and there was a point where everything was all clean, but then it became chaotic. So hopefully this will motivate someone to clean too. If you struggle with cleaning, I recommend small steps. Clean one area at a time, maybe starting with high priority. Another thing I do is to actually start with the areas I don't use often. That way they are more likely to stay clean longer. So for me, that's my closet and my laundry room. I cleaned my closet out last year and it's still nice and clean. Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for, the before and after shot. Wow, it's finally done. You know, after I clean a room, I always want to spend more time in it. So I know the perfect way to enjoy this. Thanks for watching and for listening. I hope this motivates you to clean an area of your house, but no need to stress about it. See you next time!